This video is brought to you by Bitbox NES game cases. There is no better way to protect, store, and show off your NES game collection. Only available at StoneAgeGamer.com/Bitbox. Skip it up and that up. So Ian Nelson, a kindergartner from Riverdale schools in Hancock County, Ohio, decided he had to go to the bathroom. Now, whatever he did in his classroom, he could have been the biggest little shit in the world. We don't know. But when he went to the bathroom, he was on camera. Not in the bathroom, but in the hallway. And when he left the bathroom, he was also on camera, and he was greeted by his teacher, Barb Wilson, who decided that she needed to discipline him in a very physical way that a very large woman shouldn't do to a 6-year-old. Take a look.
Anthony and Autumn Nelson of Wharton have two of their kids in Riverdale schools in Hancock County. This is 6-year-old Ian, a kindergartner. In this surveillance video provided to us by the family, you can see Ian last Wednesday walking to the bathroom. When he comes out a short time later, his teacher, Barb Williams, confronts him. She grabs him and picks him up against the wall. Seconds later, she grabs him by the face and then by his shirt. His neck flops back as she picks him up off the floor. Ian's parents were furious. Williams learned Tuesday she's been suspended for 10 days.
I would wonder what would happen to myself if I were to do that to her. You know, I mean, if I were to do that to her, I would go to jail.
He was in the other room and I watched out in the kitchen and I just started crying. I burst out in tears. I called my mom. I called his mom.
The Nelsons say that 10-day suspension is nothing but an early vacation for the teacher since there are just 10 days left in the school year. They want her to be terminated from Riverdale schools. The Nelsons plan to take the video to the Hancock County Sheriff's Office to try to file criminal charges against Barb Williams. Our email to Riverdale Superintendent has not yet been returned. I'm Tim Miller reporting.
So first off, let me say something from a personal perspective. If a teacher ever touched my kid like that, I would impale her through a wall. I don't know what to say. Look, I'm not one of those people who believes nowadays, like a lot of other parents do, that their kid does no wrong, okay? There's parents, their kids get bad grades in school, it's the teacher's fault. It's never the parents' fault or the kid's fault, it's the teacher's fault. But you touch my kid, I'm going to ram you through a wall. I don't know what else to say. So, look, call me. He may have been a little shit in the classroom, but call me. He'll have a red ass and he'll be grounded for a week. I'm saying if it was my kid. Okay? He'll be punished. But you don't lay a damn finger on my kid, man. Holy shit. And she was yoking him. She looked like a pimp trying to get money out of one of her hoes. Like, she didn't just smack him on the butt or whatever. She threw him up against the wall like he owed her money. That was insane. But what's beautiful about this, to a degree, okay, I'm strongly against the NSA and constant surveillance and everything that's going on in the United States, in this country. But this is where the beautiful side of surveillance comes in. If this wasn't filmed, we would have no proof that the teacher did this to this kid. All right? This is where we all have camcorders in our pockets now. Hell, feature phones, cheap-ass like Virgin Mobile, not even smartphones, dumb phones, which are called feature phones, have VGA video now. You can you could film injustice like this going on. And that's the beautiful thing. See, what's funny, though, is that all the public servants, whether they be teachers, whether they be police officers, they don't want you to film them. It's okay if they film you. It's okay if the NSA knows everything that you're doing. It's okay that they're spying on us. But when you spy on them, for example, there was a woman who got arrested for disorderly conduct. She was drinking. She wasn't driving. She was just drinking. And they said she was being loud. In Massachusetts, there's a wiretapping law that you have to let someone know that you're recording them. So she got arrested. She covertly started recording on her cell phone. When the cops found out, she got in deep shit for that. So it's funny, man. On the flip side, they don't want you filming them, but they could film you. But this is where it has to be. Look, you want to film us? You want to do surveillance on us all the time? We get to do it on you. We're paying you tax dollars to do. We're paying your salaries. We want to make sure you're doing the right thing. Now, they want to, I hope to God, man, first off, that she gets criminal charges for this, because she yoked that kid. I don't care if he was doing spitballs. I don't care what he was doing in the classroom, okay? It was funny. There's some people that commented under some of these articles and videos, well, I wonder what the kid was doing. He's 6 years old. And unless he had a sawed-off shotgun, which he probably wouldn't be able to hold anyway, be too heavy for him, I don't know what he could have done to have a teacher, a large gorilla-sized teacher like that, do that to him. What could he have done? But beyond that, though, the beauty of it is that this is the night we could constantly keep our public servants. We could always keep an eye on them and record them when they do bullshit like this. I hope that there's criminal charges placed against her because she deserves it, and it'll teach a lesson to, because shit like this happens all the time, whether it be with police officers. I've seen other news articles when teachers have done shit like this. She got caught on camera, and like the guy said in the video, like the father said, imagine I went to a teacher and did that. Imagine I went to someone and they caught me on camera lifting up by their shirt, pushing them against the wall, and their neck going back because I'm holding up by their shirt. I would probably be in jail for a couple of years for assault. She's going to get away with it and just get... Now, the funniest thing, too, she got those 10-day suspension. There's only like 10 days of school left, they said. So it's like, who cares? She's just getting an extra long vacation. So if by some chance she doesn't get fired and doesn't get arrested, she's going to get away scot-free, which I hope she doesn't. I don't see how she can when she's on film doing this, but who knows? Worse shit's happen. But this is kind of, as much as I don't like this constant surveillance and everyone's filming and the government's filming us and we're filming everybody and everything's constantly caught on tape, this is one of the benefits of it, and this is when it's beautiful, is when bullshit like this happen, people get caught and they can be held accountable for it. So I guess this is kind of the silver lining around the big dark gray cloud known as constant surveillance. All right, guys, this is Rich of Review Tech USA. Make sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for supporting my channel. Have a good one.